The greens are disgusting. They can't even live by that
mantra.
No.
I met with Chris Minns, the Premier, to talk about what impact was going. And, you know, he was empathetic, but basically of the opinion that it just has to happen, you know, and unfortunately we're collateral damage.
On our recent trip to Crookwell, we spent an evening at a community meeting attended by locals that were either already living with wind turbines or are in a zone where wind turbines are planned. Here's the stories of a couple of people that are in the zones where wind turbines are planned.
3, 2, 1.
Before we get into this video, can you please share this with your community so that the Crookwell community can spread their message that the madness has to stop? There has to be a better location than in these communities, in these rainforests and on arable land that we can put these things, surely.
Well, to us it makes sense. But
yeah.
To the powers that be,
it doesn't make any sense at all.
Not a lot of common sense there.
So now we're going to talk to Alex and Glen. Alex is a councillor in the local shire and also a neighbour to a planned wind power plant. Glen is a neighbour to a wind-powered plant.
Yep.
So it's interesting to hear their take on the communication and consultation they've been involved in and what they're doing to try and make sure they don't become neighbours to some of these crazy projects.
I mean, communication, you call it, the lack thereof.
Exactly right. We'll start with Alex, who's on the council of the Shire and is fighting for not only herself, but also the wider community. And then we'll have a quick chat.
Yep.
And then we'll move on with Glen.
For sure.
Thanks for joining us today. So just your name and a little bit about where you live, what area?
Yeah, sure. My name is Alex. I'm from Binder, which is a bit south of Crookwell. Mm-hmm. I've got a small, hobby farm there, 45 acres.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep. Like living there?
Yeah, I did, until I found out we were getting turbines, yeah.
Okay. So what impact have the wind turbines had on your household in the time that they've been there?
Okay, so the turbines aren't actually approved to go in as yet.
Right.
So
they're on their way.
Well, they're on their way, and I found out from a neighbour over the fence the day that I moved into my newly built house.
Right.
So it was a bit of a shock. Didn't really know anything about turbines. Still don't want to know anything about turbines.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I'm becoming a bit of an expert.
Right. So how do you foresee it affecting your household?
Look, outside of the visual, I think it's just more concern for me, just for my animals and like the infrasound and the health impacts. I'm not opposed to renewables. I'll just put that out there. But these these proposed turbines are over 300 metres high. So, imagine having that on your doorstep, less than 2 kilometres away.
The ones that we've seen on the way in here are enormous, and they're only 160, 150 metres.
So it's 2.5 of what you saw.
Yeah, it's insane. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Are you being supported by local council or government or good consultation with renewables?
Well, I probably have to make a disclosure because I am a councillor. I'm the local councillor. But
are you supporting yourself?
Yeah, well, I'm supporting myself basically, but more importantly, I'm supporting the community. Mm-hmm. I'm supporting the Cheryls of this world, and what we really want to get to is a space where we don't have to have any more cases like Cheryl's, in our area. We've already have 10 wind farms in our local government area.
Yeah.
We're currently carrying 53% of the state's energy loans through renewables.
Right. Okay. And you were mentioning that you went for a walk to...
Yeah, so when I originally found out from my neighbour over the fence, I thought I've got to do something, and I prescribed to the theory, go big or go home. So I thought, what can I do to sort of make an impact and get people talking about what's happening in our regional areas? So I grabbed my 6-month-old Kelpie and we walked from my house to the steps of Parliament House, and where we met with Barnaby Joyce. He was the only Polly that would come out and talk to me. And
when he was national or One Nation?
No, national.
Right.
And, it took me 6 days, but, we started getting the conversation going about renewables, or spindle factories, as he calls them.
Yeah.
And look, it always starts with one, right? So, and now we've got bigger. You know, we've got a lot more people on board, you know, and I think the narrative is changing.
So as a neighbour to a proposed wind farm and as a councillor, what would your advice be to people who have a wind factory proposed in their area?
Look, you have to fight. You have to fight. You can't just, like, if you're opposed to them, as we are, like I said, we're not opposed to renewables. We're just opposed to the way that the projects are carried out and that this Upper Lachlan Shire already has enough wind farms, right? But my advice is don't take it lying down. Get up and fight.
Yep. And there's power in numbers, right? So
absolutely. And like I said, it started with one, started with a walk, and now we've got, you know, 300 members, you know, in our No More Wind Farms group. So I think, yeah, you got to fight.
Yeah.
It's not within, you know, the Aussie spirit not to fight.
Yep.
Right. And if you believe in something, you know, you can make a difference. And don't take it lying down just because they're big. These renewable companies, they're often backed by billionaires. Yeah. You know, overseas companies.
Yep.
You know, we just can't let that happen.
There's some levels you can't fight with them on, but there are also levels where we can. So,
and just to let you know, I also met with Chris Minns, the Premier, to talk about what impact was going, and you know, he was empathetic, but basically of the opinion that it just has to happen, you know, and unfortunately we're collateral damage.
Yeah.
And to me, that response, it's not good enough.
Anything you'd like to add for anybody that's watching?
No, just keep up the fight. It's a fight worth fighting, and you know, connect with people of similar minds, and just stick it to them.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
So Premier Minns says, "I am empathetic, but it has to happen, and you are collateral damage."
Yep. It just goes to show none of these people give a shit
They don't care,
about
mate.
the little people.
Yeah.
They're like, look, we understand, but we're pushing ahead anyway, regardless how you feel about it. What happened to, like, feelings matter?
Yeah.
Well, obviously they don't when it's country people.
No.
Where a bone to pick with some of the issues they've got going on in the country.
No, just pushing ahead,
It's
mate.
just not right.
Exactly right. It shows, mate, that ideology over pragmatism, industry over community, corporate greed before community welfare wins every time.
Yep.
Unfortunately. But it does also go to show how far people will go. She walked to Canberra with her 6-month-old
good
puppy.
on her.
And the only politician that would come out and see her?
Barnaby Joyce.
Barnaby Joyce. Good
old Barnaby.
Yep. It's staggering
Yep.
that nobody else would come out and talk to her.
Yeah. You think at least to show face they might go out.
Yeah. Nothing.
Not a thing.
No. No. And Alex is right, mate. You have to fight. And we didn't solicit this from anybody, but the 5 or 6 questions that we asked everybody that were up there, those that didn't answer on camera, those that did, the ones that we've recorded, everybody said you have to fight.
Yeah, you can't just sit back and wait for common sense to happen.
No,
because it's not going to happen.
Because the consequences of doing nothing are far worse. You know, they are life-changing, whether it be physical health, financial or mental health. And mental health is a real issue these days, right?
Or all three of them.
Or all three of them.
Yep.
At the end of the day, mate, they're used car salesmen that are coming to your door. You can't listen to them.
No.
They won't tell you everything.
No. They'll tell you what you want to hear. They won't tell you the truth. They won't tell you that it has exhaust problems. They won't tell you that it's only firing on 4 cylinders, not 6. They'll just tell you what they need to tell you to get over the line.
They'll tell you that the towers are 45 or 57 metres tall and they churn out 150.
And they're actually, 3 times taller than that.
Yeah, disgraceful. Should we have a look at Glen?
Yeah.
All right. Here's Glen. Okay, so just your name and whereabouts are you located?
Glen Miller.
Yep.
And I'm located halfway between Yass and Burra.
Right. Where's Burra? We're not locals.
Burra.
Right, where's that?
Well, yeah.
From here? Yes, we know.
Yep. So Burra was inland. It's only 60 k's apart, Yass and Burra, I suppose.
Okay.
Not quite 60. So, there's the Bendenine project.
Right.
and they're proposing 90 turbines
Right.
between 2 townships of Bynalong and Bowney. Yeah, 90 turbines, and they're going to be 260 metres tall.
Huge.
Huge. We're going to have, they're proposing 50 within 5 k's of our house.
All 50, all of them within 5 k's?
Not all of them, 90, there's 90.
Yeah, but 50 of them
Yeah,
that
within
close.
5 k's of our house. Out of the 4 hosts, 3 of them don't live there.
Right. So just their land.
And one of the, just their land.
Yeah.
And the access off the Lachlan Valley Way don't live there. So they get a heap of money and they're part of the proposal. So they won't be living there near the turbines.
That's becoming a common theme. We've heard that a bit today, haven't we?
The same at Rye Park. There's an old gentleman there, the Vanessas. Most of the hosts don't live there. And they were telling me, and they're in their 80s, they were woken up all of last week in the middle of the night, couldn't sleep, easterly breeze. And we're left to suffer. Well, I haven't yet, they haven't been building, but these people have been left to suffer.
So they've already got towers.
They've got towers, that's the Rye Park one.
Yep.
And
They're not a host either.
they're
are
not
they?
hosts.
So it's bad luck.
Yeah, so bad luck. So us, I don't want the money. I don't want them. I don't want to live underneath them. I don't want the infrasound. I don't want anything. I've bought 5 different properties, 218 acres, 500, nearly 500 acres, 600 acres. They adjoin. Up the road a bit, that still goes on to that project. I bought 300 acres and nearly 600 acres, and they got beautiful house sites on them. And that was going to be my superannuation, old age. And I mean, they got magnificent house site, like looking over the project. And what they reckon, there's no evidence that there's any devaluation in land. But can you imagine, would you go and pay top dollar for either one of those blocks or my other blocks, or one of the other blocks at home, the 218 acres, got power going through it, put 2 good big dams on it, beautiful location for a house, and it's going to be within about a K or something of the bloody Bess, which makes a lot of noise too, and also off a heap of turbines. So, yeah, sure, the hosts do well,
Yeah.
but all the people surrounding the project,
Forgotten.
well, they're thrown under the bus.
Yep.
Not forgotten, thrown under the bus.
Even worse.
We've got to live with them.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'll go as far as to say we're being shit on. And, you know, they talk about mental health and everything else. I tell you, when this first started, my mental health went to the shit.
Yeah. Regional
Now,
livers.
I'm 68, of the age where I should be relaxing. And for 40 years I've been paying off these places because it's not been inherited land. I've been paying off to the Commonwealth Bank for 40 years.
Yeah.
And yet, yeah, they'll throw you a few crumbs. But also what I have found out is to get those crumbs, you've got to sign their papers that puts a caveat on your place.
Really?
And it puts a caveat on the host's place too. So you cannot sell that place or your land
Until you've cleared the...
until you cleared it with them.
Yep.
You can't build a new structure or anything unless you cleared it with them. You cannot sue them because you're complicit with the project.
So they've got you always.
They've got you everywhere, yeah. So how is this fair to all the city people out there? How is this fair? I've put my head down and worked my guts out to put together the land I've got.
Yeah.
How is that fair?
That's not fair.
But also, we're finding you've been in there listening to the infrasound and all this sort of stuff. Our health, and what it's doing to the environment. Those hills that we overlook, they're going to be smashed.
Yeah.
Look, and what we've been finding out, that 75% of these companies are owned by overseas companies.
Mm-hmm.
All that money's going overseas.
Yep.
And they've been heavily subsidised to do this to us by our government, by our tax money.
Yep, exactly right.
So how's that fair?
Up to $850,000 a turbine per year is being subsidised. It's insane.
It's insane.
It's running this country into the ground. Yeah. And it's hurting a whole lot of people on the way.
And it's not even going to fix the problem.
No, it doesn't fix the problem at all. Yep. It is insanity. It's ideology turning into insanity. Have you had any communication, consultation with
Well,
these companies?
we got a bit smart. We had one, they come to our place and told us nothing. So they got a strategy I've worked out that they drip feed you.
Yeah.
The first time they tell you next to nothing, tell you a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and they give you no time to fight them.
Mm.
But we got a little bit smart, and we got as a group and said, we're not talking to you unless it's as a group.
Yep.
But,
Yeah. Still,
it's
doesn't stop
it's
them.
been ticked by the New South Wales government.
Yeah.
They just treat you like a mushroom. Kill me?
All good. Thank you very much. So, if you had any advice for anybody,
Don't sign anything. We went to the Collateral. These have been great because we come up, as soon as we found out about our project, we just happened to come on to this. No more wind turbines for Upper Lachlan. And they had McCormick here and a few other people and that. And I asked a question about signing. They all turned around and said, don't sign.
Mm.
But these big companies that, I don't know if you've heard, some of them just, they keep selling it to another one, selling it to another one. And then when it comes time to wind all these down, where will they be?
Yeah. It'll have changed hands and it'll be on the land, the host's responsibility to leave them there. That's what's going to happen. Let's be honest.
Well, that's what's happening in America, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And what is ripped down just goes into landfill. They get bulldozed. So,
but it is so wrong. And the city people are totally silent. The Greens are disgusting. They can't even live by that
mantra.
Nope.
No, I agree.
It's the last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watched that just then, like I did?
Yeah, we've always loved that.
Yeah.
Steve's brilliant.
Yeah.
And he was with the Greens Party. He had to get away from them.
But you look at Bob Brown, he fought the
Franklin.
No,
way back.
No, there's a small island down there near Tasmania with the birds. He's been fighting that wind farm there.
Yeah.
And to no avail.
Yeah. He's got a new project at the moment, which is only just down the road from the Franklin, which is another wind farm going right through their wilderness. It's horrendous. Yeah.
But it's disgusting.
Any comments you want to make to the viewers? Anything that we haven't asked you? Is there anything you want to?
Oh, I don't know. But it's it's just criminal.
It's beyond belief, isn't it?
It's beyond belief, and the government keeps doubling down.
Mm-hmm.
And you couldn't think that they could be so dumb.
Yeah.
It must be by plan.
No,
And they don't care what toll it's taking. They really don't seem to care at all.
No.
Yeah. So shush, Cheryl, shush.
Look, we've been all the wind farm proposed areas. The near neighbour is and nearly all of them. There's absentee landholders that are the hosts.
Yep.
There's not many are actually living there.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they go searching for those landowners?
Of course they do.
Yes.
They're searching titles. They're finding out.
Look at
Yeah.
One
Yep.
called it out.
Yep.
They went looking for the weakest link.
My neighbour
Found it.
Yeah. My neighbour, who is actually living there, he stopped me on the road and said, "G'day, Glenn." And how you going? And I said, "Well, I'm not going all right." He said, "Why?" I said, "The wind towers." And he said, "Oh, what's wrong?" And I said, "Well, it's shit, like." And he said, "You'll get something."
Just look around.
Your lifestyle will be ruined.
You'll
but
get
You'll get something.
That's all.
Yeah. It's just,
But see, he looks like him and his brother, between them, like his brother will get probably about $2 million a year.
Mm.
He'll probably get the same because he's going to get a few less turbines, but he's going to get all the BESS and all that sort of thing. And all they can see is dollar signs.
Yeah.
You don't see anything else.
No.
money for jam.
And it's like the access who comes off the Lachlan Valley Way, he's not getting any turbines, come up to me and said, he knew I was pissed off. "G'day, Glen, how you going?" And I refused to shake his hand. I said, "I'm not shaking your hand." And I said, "You're benefiting at our expense."
Yeah. Do they see it now, do you think, or not?
Well, he just said, he told me to lift my game.
Jeez.
I never called him any names. I've decided that I'm not going to stoop to their level.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call them grubs or anything like that.
Are they much younger?
Hey?
Were they much younger? The couple?
Older.
They're older.
In their 80s.
No, that was the other.
Oh, that's the other hosts. Yeah, right. Yeah.
No, they're younger, but the people that are in their 80s that are at Rye Park that
Right.
that have been waking up, and the road, all the trucks and everything that went down their road, along their road, they must I haven't been to their house, but the tiles fell off the kitchen, off the kitchen wall, and this happened. I heard about it, and anyway, we went to Rye Park and I met him. I hadn't met him. I had heard about him, and he said, and I was talking to him, and he's here tonight. He said, yeah, and actually they're still off.
So,
And
no.
I don't know if this is true. You'd have to ask him, but they said, "Oh, well, you shouldn't have built your house so close to the road." But this is the arrogance and the horrible.
Yeah. Blame anything to yourself. You should blame someone else.
Yeah.
They're getting millions a year. We're a few times. It's a joke. Yeah. It's a joke. Anyway.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
It is terrible how they're treating country people.
Yeah.
It is. That's what,
It's all about greed, and they're tapping into greed.
it's all about money. It all is about money. The whole thing is.
See all these souls for what you do.
Yep.
So anyway, well, that's
All right.
a bit to say.
Thank you very much, mate.
It shows you how these renewable projects are dividing once tight communities, mate. Neighbours for decades are now at loggerheads.
Yeah.
Greedy hosts have been ostracised from their community completely, and hosts that don't even live on the properties are pocketing millions of dollars every year while their neighbours, in Glen words, are being shat on.
Yeah. But I mean, have they even looked into it? How much it costs to decommission these things?
Way more than they're being paid.
Exactly.
Yeah. Greed,
They
mate.
can only see the money right in front of them, can't they?
The other thing that was really interesting that he talked about was them taking caveats on your property.
Yeah.
So you can't build a house on another part of the property or a shed. And if you want to sell, you've got to clear the caveat.
That's mental.
It is.
It's like all the balls are in their court. Why
Yeah.
would you-
But they can sell the wind power plant
Yeah.
on and on and on and on.
Yeah, until you don't even know who you're dealing with.
Correct. And once it's sold, you don't know whether you're going to get your money.
Yeah.
How many times have we hear that?
Yeah. Well,
A number of times.
If you do a deal with this guy and then they sell it in that time,
That deal may not carry
no,
on.
it won't.
No, exactly right. You keep hearing it. No communication, no consultation, no transparency again and again
and again.
and again. So imagine 260-metre wind towers, 50 of them
Yep.
within 5 kilometres of your house.
That's mental.
It is.
Jeez.
It
That's,
is.
that's horrible.
It is. It's.
I mean, like I say, even without the infrasound effects, if you do or don't get affected by it, just the look of them
Yeah.
would be like pretty
Yep.
horrendous.
And people say, why can't they find locations further away from residences?
because there needs to be infrastructure already there.
They need it close to the transmission lines because it's all about their profit.
Yeah.
Not about the
Not about
impact
people.
they're having on the community.
Do not give. Once again, they do not give a shit
No, they
about
don't.
the little people.
Yep.
No.
No, exactly right.
Usual.
So again, they're out there looking for the weakest link. They find the weakest link. That's where they're going. Stuff everybody around them. That's the nearest place to the transmission line. Bang.
Bang. Done.
Agreed.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
So there's plenty more to come on this subject. There's interviews with those that are living near turbines already, that are suffering from health problems. There's videos we've got of shadow flicker where the shadow, you can see the blades going through windows. It's horrendous. There's expert analysis and more. And we'll keep on about this until this community is heard, mate, and other communities. Because if you're thinking about living near a project that's planned or hosting one, you need to hear about this because you're not hearing everything.
No.
What we're bringing here isn't made up.
No.
These people are genuinely suffering.
Yeah, we're not getting anything from this.
There's no skin in the game from us other than supporting them.
Yeah, we just want some of these voices to get heard from just their own community. Just share the wealth, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the more people know about this, the better.
Yeah, exactly right. So share the video so that the message does get out from this community and can be heard by as many as possible. And we'll keep pushing these videos out. And over the next 4 to 6 weeks, we've got probably another 4 or 5 videos to come. Yeah. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. See you later.